Welcome to this fresh hell, my friends, with the diagonal buildings, the guinea pig of marriage, and more importantly, the constant dread of centipedes wiping us out instantly. Thank you to everybody who's left information and various different educational tools for me to peruse over. However, I don't get any free time as it is, so I'm not entirely sure quite how much information I can absorb over the course of a 24-hour period, but I will try my best to read through as much of it as possible whenever I somehow carve an extra 2 hours out of every day. So, let's build some proper defenses. As the kind of recurring comment that I've seen on both YouTube and Discord is that we can't... having just a straight line of embrasures is better than nothing, but obviously not ideal. The kill box is obviously somewhat irrelevant because you get nothing but sappers towards the end of it. Even tribal raiders during this early game are going to be armed with stick bombs, which do cause a lot of pain. We need pillboxes, ideally. What I'm thinking is, because we actually have weapons with range now and not snipers, if we just draft up General Joe here quickly, you can see that the range on this rifle that he's got is absolutely absurd. And coincidentally, it's big enough to reach from essentially one end of the wall to the other. So what we can do is, we can have kind of pillboxes on the outside of this, kind of, you know, bulges along the way here, whereby we can have our people aiming out a little bit more. Minimizes damage quite significantly doing that as well. Means that if we do get into a bad position with, say, centipedes, we're not going to get into the same position we were last time, where someone's ammo started cooking and it killed everyone with our own stuff, which wasn't ideal. So kind of pillboxes, maybe like even individual character pillboxes too, to really minimize losses when we get hit by big explosive weapons, centipedes with big machine weapons, whatever that happens to be. Anyway, we'll focus on that over the course of today, and we'll let Major Payne continue on with his incredible research. 365 left to actually unlocking microelectronics is, that stonks. That's speed right there. Oh shit, that's pretty good. Exotic goods trader. We're actually on the verge of getting a multi-analyzer too, aren't we? Ooh, this could be quite large. Now, a lot of people, one of the big comments I saw as well yesterday was kind of people a little bit disappointed that I removed the Rimmunation clothes. One of the big reasons I did that was they're pretty overpowered, to be fair. I don't know if I quite explained it very well in yesterday's episode, but it adds multiple layers of clothing, like a huge amount of layers of clothing, and a lot of it is quite strong. You know, like I said, you get like minus 5% aiming time from the shirt they're wearing, the jacket they're wearing, the webbing they're wearing, the helmet. Like, that all adds up. And then when you've got that on every character in the colony, suddenly you are massively, you know, massively over what the AI is going to have by comparison, because they're not going to min-max clothes like that. They're just spawned in with random gear depending on what the game decides to give them. So it's pretty OP. And I want to stick more to the base game balancing with that. You have plasteel. Oh, you do. Have you heard of the High Elves? Have you got any gold? Oh, what is it? 20 and 40 for the multi-analyzer? I have to go look this up now. 20 and 50. Damn it. I look this up every bloody series. So we can't quite afford it. We're going to have to sell something. We will not sell the guinea pig of marriage, for it is bonded to Colonel Moose. We also do need 2 advanced components if we can afford that here. You can have this. You can have this. We're not using these, are we? We're using the NATO cartridges, I believe. So let's get rid of those. Shit, we still owe him a fortune. Oh, no. We can start trading away components. We can't trade away too many. I'll maybe give them like 13 at most. Shit, okay. Multi-analyzer is far more important than advanced components. Fuck. But we do need to get those advanced components pretty damn soon. The sooner we get that, the sooner we can obviously make our own advanced components. Okay. There is an argument for... taking the advanced components now, going for manufacturing during today's episode, if we can manage it, and just strip mining for more advanced components. We're on a mountain map, after all. Downside to that is, of course, fucking insects. Oh, jump packs would be nice. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, though. There we are. Okay, so we've got all the things we need for, essentially, fabrication and the multi-analyzer now. Why is that only 10 plasteel? No. Did I accidentally... No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. That's not ideal, is it? Shit. I accidentally... Oh, I meant to add 10, and I think I set it to 10. Bollocks. Oh, God, that makes life difficult. Okay, well, yeah, we definitely can't. Oh, fuck, we can't even afford that. Could sell the guinea pig. I would never sell the guinea pig. Well, that's a massive loss. We actually can't afford it. Oh, fuck off. What if we tell you some ammo? You want, like, 37 ammo? You like ammo? Thank you, 37. Oh, shit, this is horrible. Okay, forget it for the time being. There might just be plasteel out in the world map that I've ignored. There might be. There also probably probably isn't. We got an ancient danger. Could crack that open. If there's centipedes in there, God, I'll regret this. Hello, I'm really desperate for plasteel right now because I'd love a multi-analyzer. It is an ancient danger. We do have a caravan here that could help us out, though. Fuck, what if it is centipedes? We're dead. Ooh, do I want to commit to that? I'm not sure. There's no plasteel out there in the world, though, is there? Oh. Change of plan. General Joe, do not. There's actually some there. Well, that was fucking fortunate. Private Parts is on it. You know what, Private Parts? You go for it, my friend. That's all right. General Joe needs all the help he can get. Gift? What did they give me? Plasteel? 5 components. I'll take it. They give me back some of my components. That's actually incredible. And microelectronics. Very nice. Okay. So, people have been saying mortars would be fantastic to go for early on, along with the stationary turrets, like mountable turrets, people were saying is quite nice as well. I'm not sure where quite to go to next. Like, heavy weapons, is that what which allows us to build the turrets as well? Yeah, flak turrets. Somebody said flak turrets are insane. I think, I do sometimes, I promise. I think let's stick to getting the multi-analyzer first. It's a gamble, because if we do get centipedes earlier, then we've got still no way to defend from them, unless we go for the launchers first. But of course, if we research that and there are no centipedes, we've essentially just wasted our own time by not going for multi-analyzers. I suppose it's not that expensive, and it might allow us to make some better guns as well, especially as we do have a new guy on board. We're going to grow blaze bulbs. Now might be the right time to do it. I know every time that's happened, it's been disastrous. If we grow it over here, that way if they do catch fire, who gives a shit? It's a beach. It's not going to damage anything. That's not a bad plan. Let's throw down a couple of those then. And let's go blaze bulb. Okay, I might regret that, but this seems like the opportune time, well, the only time to do it. Oh, the other thing to mention quickly that I almost completely forgot was the fact that, yes, many people have pointed out, we're not actually playing on Merciless. It turns out that, for whatever reason, and this is how I interpreted it working, and this is how I'm pretty sure it normally works, I don't know if one of the mods we've got changes it. When you want to make a custom difficulty, if you set it to Merciless and then click custom, generally it retains the settings of Merciless, but for whatever reason, in this particular pack, whenever I click, let's take Peaceful, go to Custom, it's the basic stuff, and then if we go Merciless, and then go Custom, it just keeps it as default. I don't know, maybe if we have to play on Merciless for a little while, let's do that, and then go back into Storyteller settings, and now go Custom. No, you see, it just doesn't work in this for whatever reason. So yes, technically we're not playing on Merciless, so we do get, believe it or not, 100% of what we should get without the negatives and without the -10. The biggest thing is definitely the -10 colonist mood that you would normally get on Merciless. To be honest, I don't care. I think 50%, I think 500% threat with a mod I've never played before, already enough. I think that's already fine. So we basically, again, we just get the regular yields that you would get by default, and you don't get the colonist mood debuff. But trust me, when people start dying, that'll be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Oh god. I'm not sure I want to know Lumpy's secret. It's probably a pony in a glass jar under someone's bed. Actually, what was that quest? Was it just offering them to join us? To here. There might be some kind of threat following Lumpy. I'm not bloody surprised. No more information is available. Lumpy Marine. Oh, shit. Shelter for Cod. Cod, did I not say to fuck off? What did you want? Oh, you just wanted to stay here for 15 days and won't do any work. That's not going to happen. Oh, I missed it? Wait. The offer expired? Oh. You'll never know the truth of Lumpy's secret. Which, again, might not be so terrible. I'm redoing this bit just simply because I started putting the pillboxes down. You can't see the outline of them there. The only issue with that is that if we get enemies coming in from this side, these ones at the top here are at a marked disadvantage, especially if the enemy attacks down here. They're going to be blocked by pillboxes in front. So ideally, we want to make it completely vertical if possible. So I'm gonna do it there instead, and then we can have pillboxes kind of sticking out for that. We'll have multiple layers of wall as well, so we'll probably have a fallback with some doors, some more pillboxes back there. Killing field would be really nice. Depends how we can direct the flow of enemies. Again, if we could kind of put a wall across here, direct them through this mountain, maybe put a wall across here and kind of corral them through the top of the map, basically make them, force them to run all the way up around here. I don't know if sappers with combat extended will just mine straight through it, or whether if there is an open route that doesn't have any obstacles, it might dissuade them. In base game Rimworld, you can, and we have done this before in previous series, you can throw down unpowered turrets. Even like bear traps used to do it. And they would try and actively avoid them, so they would potentially go the long way around. Really depends how much they've changed, and that's things that we're going to have to very slowly learn here. Oh, Philip's Lobsters again. Oh my god, we've got new lovers. General Joe and Colonel Moose. Transcending the playthroughs themselves. That was in the one cancel episode I did. They also got married in the same episode, which is where the guinea pig of marriage comes from. I assumed it was good luck. So, Joe's Lobsters, Philip's Lobsters, whatever they're called. Oh, Jesus, hello. That's a private military. Well, except for Ida and her club. Ida Payne's Tingle? Yes, they do. Okay, we've got Squirrel, who is fresh out of a Hideo Kojima game. Penguin. What have you got there? Is that dual-wield frag grenades? Oh, is that minimum range and maximum range? That doesn't seem right. We've got Lux with Lee Enfield, and then you with an SVD. That seems fairly dangerous. Okay, then. We don't have much in the way of cover, I'll be completely honest. It would probably be good to kind of hang around these rocks. Definitely better than nothing. Private Parts can go and equip that. We do have a random weapon that we've picked up from some of the enemies we've beaten. I think I'll put that on Burst Fire, just because we don't have many rounds for it. Boomlope self-tamed, and then immediately died. Oh, it's Boom Rat. Okay, well, that's not so bad. That is, that's incredible. Thank you. That really makes me feel good about this campaign. Right, you can fucking die. Get out of here with your grenades. They're my grenades now. Don't know what I'll do with them, but they could come in handy. Okay, let's, maybe let's just stick to Burst Fire, eh? Just because we haven't got a loading bench down quite yet. And I'm sure it won't make that much of a difference. Okay. Please shoot faster. Okay, maybe it will make that much of a difference. Nice. Brilliant. Excellent work. Penguin? Got him. Hey, look at that. Okay. Penguin Podmore. Transhumanist, trigger happy, industrious. I do like that. Aiming time minus 50%, but 50 times weapon handling, so their skill is essentially terrible. Intellectual. I'm not really too bothered by you. I might just take your clothes and let you die. What have we got over here? Why are they wearing so many clothes? They've got 2 hats, a t-shirt, overalls. I suppose that's reasonable. And a pelt coat as well. You must be absolutely boiling. You've got trooper armor. Oh, that's big. Do we want to recruit you? No, absolutely not. 11 animals. We do have someone who's pretty good at animals, right? Yeah, that's what we got private parts for. They've got 7 out of 20 with a single passion. I think I need to be more careful about who we take on board. This guy also doesn't have dumb labor. You're just terrible. Who did we not check? Chalice. Underground, a brave. 9 mining. It's not worth it. Strip them and bury them, I think. Thank you once again, Philip, for providing some incredible equipment for our people. Let's get it hauled urgently so they can equip it as soon as possible. Especially the boots give a movement speed bonus and weird shit like that. Obviously, overalls give a work speed bonus. We've got gas mask 2. What does that give? Toxic sensitivity. So smoke sensitivity is quite a big one. I remember people saying that. And that is affected by the wind mechanics, I believe, from Combat Extended 2, right? So if you're using a flamethrower, the smoke can come back and end up asphyxiating your own people. So you need to be a little bit careful about that. The trooper armor is absolutely fantastic. You could always give that to the general. I think Private Parts grabbed it. We got a Transport Pod Crash 2 from the Red River. How could I forget? We got Galga Termite, shooting 8, Trigger Happy. Oh, Trigger Happy is... It's really not that good. Weapon handling times 50. I think in a mod where accuracy is king, that just doesn't seem worth it. Just kind of strip you. Oh, I don't even think it's worth it. Just let him die. Forget about him. We're like the Institute of Funny Hats. What's going on here? Look at them. Simple gas mask. We've got helmets now, which is very, very nice. A wooden wall mask. Better than nothing. Pain shock threshold plus 10%. Suppressibility minus 25 as well. That's actually quite good. Like I said, to make tribals a little less completely dominated. Then we got obviously a gas mask there for you as well. Mega Sloth Wool Trapper Hat. Incredible. The hell am I going to fit a double bed in here? With great difficulty. Right, get rid of that. Let's throw down... Oh, and on the plus side, I guess we don't have to build another bedroom now. I obviously already have, but it doesn't really matter that much. Let's throw down then a... I guess we could just put it right there. That's fine. That works okay. Spacious interior. Because we've got the additional... Whereas normally these would be filled with blocks if you were going to build it without the gaps. And obviously not on the diagonal too. It does add up and give a lot of extra floor space, I guess. That's incredible. Animal disease. The guinea pig of marriage has the flu. Right, I will move heaven and earth for you, my friend. Next thing to do then, let's get an orbital trade beacon. So we'll throw in one there and one there. And then the comms console too. Fuck hell, this is tight for room. And this is why I'm expanding the stockpile, if you can even call it that, a tad bit. We'll bring it out forward this way and I guess move the door over too. We could put it... it doesn't really matter. Shit, this is horrible. I hate it. We could put it there. We could put it there. That works fine. Yeah, that's okay. Now we've had that massive harvest along with all the psychoid, all the corn, and the ambrosia. What's that done to our colony wealth? Take a little while to reflect, I assume. Ooh, well, that's quite significant. Oh, Christ. Okay. Let's be careful with that. We're up to 33,000 wealth already. I need to start burning things, which is just good life advice anyway, to be honest. All goods trader. That's what I like to see. Okay, we don't need to burn things after all. We can just sell it. Ah, capitalism. Right, let's go and expand all this crap out. There we go. Okay, let's see what they've got then. I mean, basically trading for plasteel would be nice so that we don't have to keep mining it and taking hours to do so. Maybe don't lock them out quite yet, Mr. Joe. Yeah. Let's go trade with them, see what they've got. Hello. What have you got for me? They've got a duck. That's incredible. Human meat? Should I ask questions? God, this is terrible. Cloth might not be too bad. You can have my dog leather. I want to sell as much as possible so they give us a bad market value for it so it takes down our overall wealth but gives us a bit more... Like, I'm not really going to use the dog leather, I'll be honest with you. We don't have enough to do anything significant with it, and also, if we do this, it's just going to immediately crunch away some wealth there. The ambrosia we could sell as well, but I would like to keep that just in case of extreme mental break situations. Promethium and FSX seems like it should be something I'm prioritizing here. You can have all these fucking terrible clothes as well. Although some of it I'd quite like to keep, like the aprons and the overalls I'll hang on to. Everything else is yours, my friend. You really have nothing useful at all. Shit, no steel, no nothing. I guess we could just use it to take some silver instead. So you want to buy some insect meat. We've got potatoes. I need to buy something from them at this point just to... yeah, I guess we could buy all of their cloth. I don't want to buy that much, though. Let's go like, let's go 60. Okay, I'll just manually adjust this so that we've got the right amount coming in. I'll do it. Okay, very nice. So it's not great. You know, we got nothing particularly helpful out of that, I'll be honest. But it's just nice to get a little bit of that wealth gone. That's our center block there. Now, I think we'll combine the two techniques that we've used, because the kill box worked really, really well. To be fair, it started working well against the centipedes. Obviously, I didn't know about the EMP mechanics. But that would have worked fine, assuming we'd have stuck with EMP. Secondly, the Manhunter packs, which it loves to send our way, it worked incredibly well against them, with a lot of them just being killed by the traps alone. So I'm thinking we'll do exactly what we did last time. And then, because that's in the middle point there, we'll surround some of the outside points with the kind of pillbox style design as well. Maybe a maze. Oh, I suppose a maze would detract away from the pillbox. Pillbox or killbox? Yeah, I suppose it would, wouldn't it? Unless we bring the maze kind of around here and put down a second wall, that would cut into our farms. I think a second wall in general... Well, not in general. I probably doesn't have room for that, just kind of rectally. Let's get rid of that then. Okay. I think let's commit to the kill box. Maybe not the maze itself so much. Rather than that, we could just use the pill box and then fall back to the kill box. God, I hate these fucking phrases already. It's our weapon length. Oh my god, it's gigantic. So really, we could go like all the way back here. Fucking hell, it's huge. That's one of the biggest things to, that really sets itself apart from base Rimworld. I think we need to move the farms, ultimately. So, let's go ahead and say disallow sowing. Simply because we're getting to winter anyway. We're not going to be able to grow much after this last harvest. We'll move them up to this area, where we're not really going to be doing much with, and that would give us room to... I guess I want to throw down that wall now, right? That's a huge range. I guess we could specialize in long-range weapons. I mean, you probably want to do that anyway, right? But I mean, specifically go for the longest range possible. Yeah, I mean, that seems like a fair compromise. Friendship ended with kill box. Kill funnel is my new best friend. What's the benefit of doing that? Well, melee attackers, to be completely honest, to be completely blunt, we could put some doors like right the way back here. It would mean that our melee characters would have to move less as they progress onwards. Would the turret still be as effective with that, though? Because, of course, you've put a turret there. If we were to put like a turret here, its effective range is heavily cut off. It wouldn't be able to see an enemy like here, for example. Well, actually, I'm not entirely sure. Ah, fuck it. We'll see how it works. We'll see how it goes. That's fine. I think we can... I know a lot of people have said don't use melee. I think there's still, on occasion, good reasoning behind it. But we'll see how it goes. Can I not grow any cloth? Well, that was very silly. Wowee, okay, what an idiot. let's replace the rice with cloth. How long does it take? 8 days. 7th of September. What's the growing time until in this world tile? Hello. Excuse me. No. Sir. Terrain is 6th of September. Wow, okay. That's alright. I didn't want cloth anyway. We'll just have to build barricades then to stop the enemy standing there. Barbed wire too. They can't stand on barbed wire, right? That's cheaper still. We've got plenty of wood and plenty of steel, so I'll do something like that. We could also... What's to stop me just ramming this with... Now, there's a couple of other techniques that we can use for this in hindsight. So, firstly, we could put down... if we put down, like, a pillar... No, because it would interrupt our shooting. No, it wouldn't if we did it like there. If we put down a pillar with a roof on it, not connected to the edges, and then we shot the pillar out, obviously we collapse the roof in. But we need to light this kill box up as well, don't we? And we need to keep them in the light and us in the dark. What's to stop me filling this entire thing with just barbed wire? Is there any downside to that? I guess they might try and go round it. But to be fair, at that point, we could just employ a secondary wall like back here. And then we could expand the embrasures out here as well. Treat that as a killing field. So ideally, they'll go down the... That's a lot of building, but I think it could work. Okay, let me try and visualize what I'm saying rather than trying to describe it, because that's not working. I think I briefly talked about this. Maybe this was in the episode I scrapped. You used to be able to. Now, emphasis on used to. I'm not sure if you can still do it. You used to be able to build blocks on the diagonal. This is back in, like, Beta 16. Was that Alpha back then? I didn't entirely remember. So, say, for example, we had someone standing here where this wall is, which is why I'm expanding that out. If you did... as we've got this set up here, right? Assuming someone was stood there, they would be able to build a wall like that through the diagonal, essentially. Now, what that means is you can build some... You can essentially trap enemies into a kill box. Say you wanted to, I don't know, strip them, capture them, whatever. Also works nicely with incendiary and flamethrower too, because it means you can basically set up a trap. We could build a door there and light them all on fire if we do decide to roof the whole thing over. I wonder if that still works. Honestly, I have no idea. But what we could do is if we remove... we'd have to direct them on a diagonal, which wouldn't be... We could just do it like that. And then have one of our people stood here, build that block up there. I'll show you what I mean, but I'll go and do some research into it first to see if that's still a thing, because that would suck to like, plan to use that tactic and then to have it being removed from the game, like, 5 patches ago. I guess, to be fair, we should probably concrete over this whole thing, right? Oh, is there, like, mud or something like that? Security. Where is that? Nothing. Just to, and I guess this is where the barbed wire would come in handy, right? Just to stop trees growing so they don't have any sort of cover. Either concrete over the whole bloody thing, or... barbed wire over it. How much would that set us back? It's actually quite cheap. As long as we've got alternate doors to get in and out, it doesn't really matter. I hope barbed wire doesn't break. I hope it's not like a temporary thing. It can only take a certain amount of people walking over it and then it breaks. Fuck it, why not? Oh, that's going to look horrible. I love it. Simple launchers are done. So we've got heavy weapons or gun turrets or precision rifling or advanced ammunition. Or maybe more sensibly, we could go for multi-analyzer next day. So I think that will be our next port of call. 4,000 research. I suppose there's an argument for going for gun turrets before that, because it's quite hefty, isn't it? Oh, okay, I'll allow it. I guess we go for both. I mean, one unlocks... Although that one apparently unlocks a 90mm flak turret anyway, so I guess we could just go heavy weapons and then move on to multi-analyzers after that. Because the flak turret is the thing people have told me to actively look out for. Here's our kill box, for lack of a better word. It's horrible. We've got the kill funnel filled with lights. We obviously want to keep the enemies lit up and up in darkness. And then we've got a we've got a kind of pillbox style thing. I did kind of experiment with let's see if I can recreate something like this. So with putting the door there and then the wall, the embrasure right there, so they would stand here and fire out. That way, if we needed to retreat, it would work a little bit better. The thing I'm concerned about what that with is on the kind of 180-degree plane running north to south, we would be way less effective. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Now, ideally, I want a second wall, like, back here. With another... And again, what I talked about before, if we could get a kill box, or at least some embrasures running down like that, in the event of an emergency. So, say they do smash down these walls rather than go through the funnel. That way, we've still got a method of fighting them. A kind of no man's land style zone. Production time. Let's get down a loading bench. 5 components. Oh, balls. I see we're immediately great with that again, are we? Then we need, I mean, ideally a machining table would be quite nice as well. Electric smelter, there's a strong argument for just destroying all the weapons, or at least most of the weapons we pull in. Maybe an electric smithy, but I don't know if there's anything we'll need urgently. Tailor bench for sure, so that we can, I'm building this the wrong way around. Tailor bench for sure, so that we could make backpacks for everybody. Backpacks and, what was it, ammo vests or something like that as well. Those would be fantastic. We do some fabrication. We're having to go to quite literally all the corners of the map right now just to get any sort of components. We're scrounging, and I really want to avoid strip mining as much as possible so that we don't get insects, because those are a massive pain in the ass. We got the reloading bench and the machining table done. As far as I'm concerned, that'll do, because that way we can at least take apart mechanoids if we ever get mechanoids. We can make grenades and shit too if that's relevant. We got here M72 Law, LAW, I don't know, 26 steel, 6 FSX. Well, funnily enough, we just, oh, that's Promethium. Is that what you get from these then? Okay, fine, we need boomalopes now. Now, somebody said, I might be misremembering here, that we can make a refinery and craft it at that with chem fuel or something along those lines. So, biofuel refining might be quite high tier. Grenade launchers, I've been told, are pretty good as well. Oh, we can actually make a lot of good weapons with this. RPG-7. I assume we have to craft actual grenades and rockets for these as ammo. Relatively cheap, multiple use alternative to single shot launchers. Hey, that's actually quite good. But might not hurt just throwing one of those together very quickly. Okay, then we've got the binos for mortars, if I'm not mistaken. First thing I want to do is make sure we've actually got the ammo types we need for our weapons going at all times before we start crafting new ones, ideally. So what have we got here? 7.62 times 5.1 NATO and 7.62 times 5.4 MMR. Whatever that means. Now we need more steel. We've got a little bit. Oh, actually, we've got plenty inside our borders here. That'll do. Okay. Well, that's such a shitload there. Trying to avoid strip mine. Let's not open up too many mountains. I think any mountains we open up with actual mountain roof, we're just going to have to replace it. We're going to have to chop down a load of trees and just fill that back in when we're done. Oh, the Blue River Tribe. Okay. I just want to make sure very quickly. Can we craft backpacks here? Yeah, we can. Okay, that's good. So what's the difference in carry capacity? 15 versus 30. This is quite literally twice as good. So those are what we want to make as soon as possible. Reload speed 10% as well from the tactical vest. So those are pretty essential. Let's do one per colonist. Let's quickly throw on some of that. Not that I think we're ever going to travel outside of the base, so it's probably irrelevant. Right, that'll do. And then if we can make that out of any ingredients, we need cloth, which we're never going to get. Right, how many of them are there? Oh, hello. That's fucking loads. Shotguns and plate mail? That doesn't seem very tribal. Okay. Pillboxes? Pillboxes or funnel? Should we try the funnel first? Why's that door held open? What the hell's going on with that? I guess Panther's on his way out. Let's try the funnel first. See if that actually works as intended. Luckily, our friends are going to... God, please piss off that. Come on, go on. Piss off the... Yes, come on. Piss off the Mega Sloth. Come on, you know you want to. All the turkey. Yes! Big if true. That'll rip them apart. Get him. All right. Oh, come on, really? Well, our allies are doing some good work. Tribes people... Okay, so our friends are fleeing. They are coming through the funnel. Oh, look at that. That was fantastic. Okay, come on. Where are you going? Tribes people... Okay, yeah, fleeing. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Yes, go through my funnel. Go in my big funnel, father. Kill. Holy crap, it's incredible. Oh, it's incredible. So, I assume... Okay, okay. This might work better than I expected. When they become suppressed, they're going to immediately run for cover. They can't take cover here because you can't stand on barbed wire. So they're going to immediately run, assuming we can suppress them fast enough. Even if they get up to here, right? If we suppress them, they're going to have to run all the way back and get down to here. So suppressing fire, having one person on that, might not be a terrible plan. Let's see how it plays out. We've done it. Oh. Kill funnel. My. Private pants. What the hell? Serious pain. Why? Observed corpse. Well, you were just in a firefight. Oh, scratch scar. Painful. 19%? Shit, I almost want to just chop that off and give him a fucking... What's his consciousness lowered by? Breathing, sight, talking, eating. Why? What's your consciousness being lowered by? Breathing 70%. Oh, so he's wearing the gas mask and that's making him literally stupider. I'm not a big fan of that. We might drop those. Maybe keep them on a shelf nearby just in case we can do something with that. Okay, well, that's not ideal. I am actually very tempted to chop his leg off and replace that with, literally 88%. So we'd lose 38% efficiency, right? But it wouldn't... I mean, 19% pain is actually quite significant. That's a lot. Hello, what have you got then? Backpacks are nice. Bassinet, we could always smelt down for steel. Lost his... Oh my god, because it's -7. They've already lost their body parts to frostbite. That's incredible. Are you any good? 9 melee, 10 crafting. There's an argument. 11 mining, double passion construction. 2 underground. A cannibal jealous is a bit of a pain in the ass. Careful shooter is nice, but all your combat skills are absolute shit. And Gorard douche. Hello. Also terrible. Can we rescue our friend? Because I noticed one of them was downed. Oh, they're dead. Okay, fine. What about you? Great memory, slow learner. Wow, what an incredible combo. Alright, never mind then. Forget I said anything. Strip him and be on with it. Massive. Huge. CY security. Okay. Okay, go. Now you'll see why I built a... built an orbital trade beacon was where I was going with that. Hello. Right, what have we got? Disappointing. Okay, components. I really do like components. I would love some... You can take the ambrosia. That's... Well, actually, no, we'll keep it. It's alright. Love some steel. Plastic would be nice. The FSX would be incredible. Oh, it's so expensive. Jellied chem fuel. Great on toast. Let's sell... Steel armor vest? I have a double... What, for one? Okay. Shit. Well, this is bad, isn't it? I want so many things and can't... Okay, well, the steel isn't so essential because we can... There's plenty of steel left to mine. Eventually. It's going to be quite a big time commitment, though. And again, we've got to watch out for insects. I'll take the components and I'll take the FSX up to our budget. Yeah? I think that's okay. Not perfect, but I think it'll do. Probably should find somewhere safe to store that. Maybe we could dig that back into the mountain here or something like that. With extreme caution, I will leave it there for today. Please prepare your 5-page essays, your Google documents, and other comments about how terrible my kill box is, and I will read them whenever I get a chance. Thank you for watching. I'm fairly confident, quietly confident, about this particular design maybe being somewhat more effective than our previous design. I'm not going to say it's good. I'm going to say it's better than where we were before, which might not be saying very much. Thank you to, of course, the patrons, who I can say much about with confidence, and that is that without them, the channel would not be possible. Thank you to ThickQuack62, Varlo, Dranmere, Smug Jack, Mr. Chakotay, Cyber Baby Angel, King Snitch Gaming, Dr. Bubba, Scap, Scarlet Bard, Lupus, Nanon10, Tompage, and Blood Snakes Chaos as well, along with everybody, the executive producer tiers over on Patreon for making this episode possible in the first place. A thank you as well to Stalker Pepe, Warsheep, Mr. Awesome, Lilac, Kipos, Avalka, Mystic370, Bellman, Aragon Awesome, Coldest Flame, Sam Haruni, KG, Evans, Cass, and Hawklin as well.